Hey, first of all, just, on a Thursday night, late kickoff, 8 p.m., and just for our student section to show out like that, and Pirate Nation to show out like that on an ESPN national TV game, that was freaking awesome. And our kids fed off of that. And, they love playing here and they love playing in front of Pirate Nation. So just to see that was amazing. I was telling somebody we played several night games, but I'm not sure we've ever showed up to the stadium for a Pirate Walk, and it's already night. Obviously, most of our night games have been in October before you have the daylight savings time change. So that was pretty cool. And just the whole environment, you always worry about a late game. Hey, we're going to get up too early, waste our energy during the day and not get to game time. But our young men certainly saved their energy to game time, and they're in the first quarter and got off to a great start, putting points up early. I think we had 418 yards in the first half, the most since 2014 at offense. And Kate and those guys are clicking over there right now. And just so dang proud of them. And it's not just Kate, or not just this guy or that guy. It's all of them, receivers, running backs, O-line, quarterback, all on the same page, in the same mindset with the same vision and goal. And then defensively, able to get some 3 and outs there early in the game, get the ball right back to our offense. I looked up there as a defense coach. I looked up there at one time and I think, little time possession for us and a big time possession for them. I was like, oh, man, we got to slow this thing down a little bit. And I told John Davis, hey, keep scoring. Keep going at them. And, the finish of the half off the way we did, 14 points right there was huge. There was a 4th down in there I wanted to go for, but I think it was 21-7 at the time. I said, well, if we don't get it, it's 21-14. That's not the way you want to go in the half. So, ended up punting the football. I told John Davis, said, we'll get the thing right back to you. We got it back. He scored, got it back again, went and scored again. So that was a huge swing right there right before half. But just so proud of our young men, proud of our seniors. Our mindset's always been a win that day and win the focus of that day. And certainly they've done a great job of doing that during the bye week. It was 12 days. They certainly could have lost focus and focused on something else. But they focused on FAU, going 1-0, and now certainly beat Tulsa and see if we can find one more time to get a win and get these guys bowl eligible and get these seniors to a bowl. So,
what can you say about Caden's ability just to almost have a calming influence? But he's also playing with a ton of confidence. He had at least four different throws for touchdown passes that were different reads, different throws, different abilities.
Yeah, I think he's had like 10 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, and just the confidence he's carrying himself with, the energy he's carrying himself with. I didn't see that early on, but you've seen that the last couple of weeks, and just a smile on his face. And that's contagious to his teammates and to our whole football team. So proud of him and what he's meant to our football team and what he's been able to do the last 2 weeks.
Going off of that, this seems like the offense is more fluent the past 2 games. Do you think that has something to do with Coach Baker being on the sideline?
I think our coaches are doing a great job. Our staff is doing a great job of just bringing energy. And I'm certainly sure that him down there and bringing that energy helps out with that too. When you're the coordinator on each side of the ball, you kind of set the tempo, not only for your offensive, defensive staff, but for that whole side of the ball, players. And Coach Baker's doing an awesome job of setting the tempo over there with his energy and his demeanor and what he's bringing to that side of the ball. And just so proud of him. And, just gave a big hug there on the sideline and just told him how happy I was. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Got one more to go.
Coach, the ability to strike early, get on top, play ahead, how big is that to set the tone for the game?
Huge. You're obviously playing a team that may not have a lot of confidence right now, and if you could get up on them early, you have a chance to kind of run away with it. There was a possibility there in the end of the half that they could have turned things around. But we knew, like, if we could get up on them early, hey, we had a better chance to win. Our win percentage probably went up out the roof when we did that. And defensively, it makes your job easier too. Now you're up 2 scores, and you turn those guys in kind of one-dimensional. They're a big running football team. C.J. Campbell's a heck of a running back. Now you get up a couple of scores on them. Now they got to kind of throw it down the field a little bit, and you kind of play keep the ball in front of you. So that was huge for tonight.
That sequence, right before the half, you call the timeout. You're being aggressive there. Just what kind of message does that send to the offense? Hey, we believe you guys can go score.
Yeah. I mean that's how we're gonna play the game. We've been saying this since this thing happened 2 weeks ago. Like, we're gonna go after it. We're gonna go get it. Whether it's 4th down, fake punts, fake field goals, calling timeouts, get the ball back. Let's go score, and let's turn it loose. And that's the mindset I want to have, and being loose. And I think that's going to feed over to our players and our staff. And I have the utmost confidence in our guys to get the job done, and they certainly have the last 2 weeks. And I'm excited to watch them again next week.
What's it like seeing your guys get up early and keep the foot on the gas pedal?
You always worry about that as a coach, like, hey, we're going to relax, we're going to ease off. You know, and they defensively, you know, their offense had some drives in the second half, get down the field, then we get a stop or a pick and a turnover. So that was huge. But those guys, their energy level never stopped. Okay, their effort level never stopped, and that's all you can ask for. Execution maybe could be better at times, all right, but just keeping that going through the whole third and quarter. I think Coach Baker told me we only had a couple possessions in the second half, so and executed on those things. So we did a really good job there.
On the defensive side of the ball, how did you guys feel like you did a good job containing Fancher and just keep making them uncomfortable?
Yeah, I was really worried about him just taking off and eating up grass and just found ways to kind of get to him and spy him and doing some different. I thought the D-line did a great job of, relentless pursuit. You had him in the backfield, he might slip a tackle, but they kept after him. The guys in the back end did a great job of scramble rules. So we always say it takes everybody, and not just, defensively, offensive, but in that situation too, of taking care of a scrambling quarterback who's certainly talented like he is.
What did it mean to you when you came off the field and the chancellor sitting there waiting for you and, the administration giving you hugs and that kind of thing?
John Gilbert, Chancellor Rogers, they've been awesome. I mean, they really have. And I told our staff that. Like, they did everything for us that we could possibly ask for and give these kids a chance, these players a chance to win a ball game and be successful and get these seniors to a bowl game. So I just, can't thank Chancellor Rogers enough, can't thank John Gilbert enough, and everything they mean to this program, what they're doing for this university, and what they mean to Pirate Nation, and just, I owe them everything, and just so thankful for that they could have easily, moved on to the next season, but they're doing the right thing for these seniors, and just really appreciate that.
One more question.
With this win, as you mentioned, you are now one game away from bowl season. What would that mean after the last couple of weeks, and just kind of an overall roller coaster season to you and the team?
Yeah, I think I mentioned one more to go. Obviously, we're 1-0 against Tulsa. And then it's going to be 1-0 against the next opponent, 1-0 against the next opponent. So we ain't just trying to win one more and be done. All right, but we're going to try to, the big thing right now, these guys are playing with confidence. The young men in our locker room are playing with confidence. And to get these seniors, the way they've worked, it's easy in life when things don't go right, just kind of like, give up, okay, or turn away. All right, but these young men are going to finish what they started. And just so proud of them for attacking this thing. And I told them this during the bye week. I said, hey, it's the fourth quarter. It's no quarter time. It's time to go finish this thing off the right way. And they will remember November. And that's what we keep saying. They're going to remember November. And they're going to remember these seniors for what you do in November. And it was a great start to November tonight. Obviously got a big challenge. Another Thursday night, another national TV game. Next Thursday night at Tulsa, flying halfway across the country. I'm excited about what these young men are doing. Can't wait to watch them get back on the field and do it again.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.
Congratulations.
Congrats.